Hey everybody, here I am in front of the Michael Sullivan Gallery, and kind of before we walk in, I do have to draw attention to another popular item in our building, and it is a bar ball launcher. Needless to say, everybody loves to shoot this thing up to see how far they can actually get the tennis ball to go. Always a lot of fun. But heading into our Michael Sullivan lobby, what we have here is all of our space stuff. We have actual tires off of the space shuttle. We have our coin vortex. Behind me over here, we have the Agena, which is actually part of the Juno project. That's an actual 1-to-1 scale of it. We have our probe, the docking probe from the Apollo, and also from the Apollo missions, we have our gyro. This is what keeps it balanced in space so it doesn't wobble all over the place. Over here, we have what we call the Bigelow. It's only 1/3 scale. So think about that, 1/3 scale, because people would get inside of this and that would connect to the space station and allow them to live in it for a while. And then back this way, we have other space props, but I think my favorite one is gotta be the Skylab toilet. And the reason why it's my favorite is because all of our guests seem to love to come here and start sticking their hands and their faces into this orifice right here. And as you all know, it does say Skylab toilet. And in the Skylab, it was strictly men, not women at the time. So basically, what we like to tell these people is as they're sticking their face and hands in here, that they have gone where many men have gone before. On that note, come check out all the space artifacts that we have in our building, and also take a look at the Apollo computer and the shuttle computer and all the other electronics that we have on display. Hope to see you guys soon. Hey everybody, here we are in our PCI Digital Dome Theater. If you have not been to the Exploreum in a while or have not been in our theater, it is a full 6K Digital Dome Theater. We changed it back in 2019. And the films we show in here are absolutely amazing. The clarity, the lighting, the screen, it's all been redone. Beautiful seating, cup holders, drinks. You got to come check out a movie here at the Exploreum Science Center and come watch it here in the PCI Digital Dome Theater. Hey guys, welcome to Crampton's Hands-On Hall. This is actually the oldest gallery in the Exploreum Science Center. It has some of the original hands-on pieces like the old tug-of-war fulcrum, and back here we have the pulley and the wheel. In fact, these pieces were recently redone by Alabama Shipyard, so we're very grateful for them for redoing them all, but we brought them back in the building. But this gallery is all about simple machines and flight. In fact, over here we have our airplane table. What's great about this, you take a sheet of paper and you fold your plane, and then once you get your plane, you come out here by these hula hoops, which I'm sure you can see right here. And the goal is to try and make it through all four. I don't know if I can do it today, but all four in one shot. Look at that. So that's kind of how you do that. But we also have ways of kind of learning how to engineer things. So over here we have our marble maze, where you actually build tubes and you run marbles through it. I don't have that set up right now, so I'll just show you later. And of course we have our fly and float and fall, where you throw things in to see if can they fly, can they float, or do they just lay there. And then of course we have our ball wall, which is a lot of fun because you create a path and let's see if this will work, and run your ball through and bam! Look at that. And of course we have many more pieces you can put on there. We love getting into our safe cracking. It's one of our favorite pieces. The kids not only love to open them, but love to slam them closed at the same time. So trust me, it gets very loud in here. And in the back, that's why I have the rest of those hands-on pieces I was talking about. We have our pulley, which as we have here, you can see it's hard, harder, and hardest. It's always based on the number of pulleys you have and, of course, how much you weigh. So that makes a difference. And then on this end, we continue with some of our math pieces, the chances are, and our 20 questions, and of course our dice roll. Now all these things are great. Like I said, this is the oldest gallery, but what's exciting is that we have some new pieces coming to this gallery. We're about to expand it in this direction. We're going to create another flight area. We're going to have a Bernoulli's ball section where you can actually make the balls float in the air. We're going to have an awesome air tube section over here where you actually send handkerchiefs and stuff through these air tubes. And we're bringing in a new sound piece called Sensing Sound. You not only hear it, you see it, and you feel it. So it's a great piece coming in. So I hope you guys liked our little tour, and look forward to talking to you again. Hey, we're about to enter our nscalvert Curiosity Factory. Let's go take a look and see what's up there. This is one of our most updated galleries so far today. We actually recreated this gallery with the help of nscalvert. So up here you're going to have our Exploreum STEM lab, which right now the academy is going on, but it's where all of our 3D printing and robotics and all of our crazy stuff like that goes on of our STEM. We have creative coding, which is great for all of our younger kids. They get to understand how to actually start coding. Over here we have the laser table, our magnetic table, our Lego table, which is about to get updates. We're going to get a whole new event of new Legos, our earthquake table, and of course our parachute table. And we have a brand new piece coming up here this summer, and it's going to be the hand generator, where you actually generate yourself. You can see how you make electricity. This gallery is practically complete. And what's amazing about it is that we have all new signage, and it's going to be all bilingual. So we're really excited about this gallery, and hope you come check it out. Hey everybody, I'm standing at the entrance to our Bodyworks exhibit. Now, as you all know, this exhibit was actually installed in January of 2009. That's when it first opened to the public. And that was roughly about a year and so many months right after the first iPhone came out. And I'm sure most of you know, we've had about 15 iPhones by now. We've only had one, My Bodyworks. But please know that we are actively working to try and fix it up and try and update it. So let me kind of show you what's been going on. We've formed a great partnership with Hargrove Engineering, and they've actually been helping us try to figure out how to update some of this software, because the software that these exhibits were built on, which at the time were the most technologically advanced, are no longer advanced, as we all know. And so we're having a lot of difficulty updating and getting parts, but they've been trying to work with us on that. We've been able to fix a few of them. A couple other things that we're doing right now is we're working very hard with the infirmary on completely redesigning this entire gallery, coming up with a whole new health gallery. And we're hoping that we can do this someday soon. But as you know, until we can get it done, we got to keep fixing things. So let's talk about what's in here. Of course, our iconic pieces are big beating heart, which everybody comes to like and watch because it does have heart attacks every so often. I know that's sad, but it's true. And then inside our DeBakey virtual surgery, you can do things like knee surgery and heart surgery. You can do laser eye surgery. You can even work with surgical tools to try and remove pieces from people's bodies, which is really interesting, isn't it? Then if you go over here, it's all about the heart, motion, and blood. You can do the blood dance. You can see what blood looks like. You can actually see how blood goes through clogged arteries. You can see how blood looks in the heart. It's a lot of blood. And then when we're heading into Mission Nutrition, it's all about health and activity. So we have the high jump. We have the fuel up, where you can drive and figure out what type of foods are best to eat for the best health value, or you can actually prepare your own meal. And when you do, you mix it all up, serve it on a plate. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. And then find out exactly what our sugar, fat, and salt content was for that meal. A piece that we've added for fun for our little ones is our strength center. It's right here. This came from the Minnesota Children's Museum. We've also recently added a yoga station, and we have out a dance station that will be coming out soon as well. So this is a brief walkthrough, but if I can't end it, if I don't show you probably the most popular thing in this entire gallery, and then if it ever broke, I'd be in so much trouble. It's over here. And yes, folks, unfortunately, it's the infamous fart button. And it doesn't have just one version. It has, and of course, the famous walk away. And on that note, we're done. Don't forget, when you're visiting the Exploreum, it's not just about what we do here. We have a great gift shop as well. We have all these great plush, incredible t-shirts. One of the kids' favorites is always fill the bag with rocks. Oh my Lord, I've never seen them stuff so many rocks into one single bag in my entire life. But we also have rocketry. We have space stuff. We have make jewelry. If you look over here, we've got a great book section. I'm kind of running away from you right now. But we've got books and plush and all kinds of neat things, including our little monsters over here. And we've got more coming. So always check it out. Because keep in mind that this gift shop is always changing.